What's up, guys? This is Suh with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another Madden NFL 16 Miami Dolphins franchise. I almost said Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm thinking Tampa Bay Buccaneers in my head. No, that series is over. It's long gone. It's history. But today, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first regular season game against the Washington Redskins. And if you guys are hyped, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new to my channel at all, make sure you click subscribe and see more Miami Dolphins franchise videos in the future, as well as NCAA Football 14, UAB Blazers Dynasty, and the MLB 15 The Show Chicago Cubs franchise. So, as far as injuries go, we don't have any so far. Neither do our opponents. We turned off preseason injuries. We skipped through the preseason. We didn't want to have any injuries. We want everybody to play at full strength to start the regular season. So we didn't have like teams missing, like, oh, just say the Saints were missing Drew Brees or something in the entire regular season. So that would be kind of a bummer. We want teams to play at their best week one to see where they're at and how things are going to go. But anyway, you see our first 4 games. Next week we take on Jacksonville, then Buffalo, then the New York Jets. So obviously we're going to get ready for those games as well. We're going to take it one game at a time though. But if you guys do enjoy these, make sure you let me know. And of course, drop that like to show your support. And then until the game, I will see you then.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have 2 teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Redskins going up against the Dolphins. So now let's go to Landover, Maryland, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Sims. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, there's all kinds of a lot of things. We got a lot of new players on each roster. You practice during the offseason. Very little during preseason games. Why? Because you're worried about injury. Can all these components fit together and give yourselves or give your team a chance to win? We'll find out some of those answers here today.
The Redskins are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. The Dolphins setting up here for the kickoff.
And we are underway here in Landover, Maryland, as the Washington Redskins are hosting the Miami Dolphins here in week number 1 of the regular season. And Deshaun Jackson takes that out to the 32-yard line. And if you guys, of course, like, this game is hyped. So here comes RG3. Probably the biggest story in Washington right now as far as football goes, because he ever since his rookie season, he hasn't really lived up to expectations, always getting hurt and just kind of struggling to find himself as a football player in the NFL. So we're just gonna try and not let that happen to us today, where he's gonna have a field day. But on that first play right there, his first pass off to Deshaun Jackson, nice bullet pass for a pickup of 11. I want to talk about a few things about the game a little bit. My experiences playing the game so far, it's a good game. Obviously, there's some things that I would like to see changed. I do like how, I feel like the game's a little bit more balanced out compared to last year. Whereas last year, like, if you had the sliders set up to normal, every pass a quarterback threw would be complete. I haven't had that problem yet, and I've played 2 games already. So I've already recorded that game against Jacksonville. So you'll see that in the next couple of days. But I feel like the passing is more balanced out this year. I'm not seeing like RG3 go like 20 for 21 for 400 yards. Obviously last year we used a little bit of the sliders to make it a little bit more balanced out, to make it more realistic and stuff like that. So I'm going to make adjustments on the fly as far as sliders go. Because I want this game to be balanced out, to make it more realistic and make this franchise a little bit more enjoyable for me. As far as receivers go, I feel like it's a little bit too overpowered for receivers to just go up there and get the ball and come down with it. Obviously, I'd like to see that change just a little bit. Maybe not have the receivers jump twice their freaking height, as far as Moonlight Swami said. But regardless, defensively, I feel like there's a lot of it's easier for turnovers to be caused as well, because of that same reason, because people are jumping 50 feet in the air to get a ball. As you see right here, I mean, that one was right there. That was a bad pass. Obviously, you can't throw it into triple coverage and expect to get away with it. But there's just some instances where I did this myself, where I'm just going up and I'm getting almost impossible interceptions. So that's just me. I don't know if you guys have experienced that at all. Obviously, not everything's going to be perfect when a game comes out. So I also feel like the tackling, too, is maybe this is just my defense, and it could be my defense. But I feel like it's sometimes a little bit too easy for people to break tackles. Too easy, like really too easy. Like maybe it is my defense. But who knows? I'll try and tweak things out and make it more balanced out as far as the season goes. If you guys have any slider suggestions to make this more balanced out, please let me know in the comment section. I'm gladly taking suggestions for you guys. Like, okay, that one went right there. That one was a little bit too far-fetched. I'm not sure about how great his athletic ability is, but he made it look like that was way too easy. But anyway, I'm not complaining because I got the interception, but well, I am a little, but anyway, again, leave your sliders suggestions in the comment section below. I'm open to just about anything to balance the game out, make it a little bit more realistic, and make this franchise just as enjoyable for me as it is for you. So let me know. You see the Redskins and Dolphins are still scoreless here in the first half. We just passed a 2-minute warning, and nobody's even gotten close to the end zone. Well, we did once, but we ended up turning the ball over. And you see right there, Damas comes up with another pick. Man, I guess this is how he is. You know, he has the ability to jump up and get the ball. So I'm not even going to complain. So here's Tannehill looking deep, and that one's intercepted right back at him to Deshaun Goldson, the former Buccaneer. And that one's taken to the 45. Deshaun Goldson played ball huck and safety mode on that one. And that was a bad pass again. Again, like we try to make this more realistic, more fun, and everybody will enjoy themselves. I don't want to see like 7 touchdown games from every quarterback. But you see Pierre Garçon gets on the board for the Skins, and it's now 7-0 from 40 yards out. Pierre Garçon does have the speed. One thing I do like about this game, I will say this much: speed does actually matter. And yes, my team is not really that fast. They're more like just route runners and possession receivers. But speed does matter in this game. Deshaun Jackson is a pure, bright example of that, and Pierre Garçon, because they're both really fast receivers. And they make their speed count. Speed finally counts in this game. You can finally throw a deep pass without having to get picked off every freaking time. So you might see more deep passes from me in this new Madden. Who knows? But you see Greg Jennings to start the third quarter gets a breakaway for the touchdown from 35 yards out. It's now tied at 7 as Greg Jennings and Ryan Tannehill connect on that one. And it's now 7-7. Washington Redskins and Miami Dolphins. Remember, these two teams played in the Super Bowl back in 1972. And the Dolphins finished their undefeated season back then. And I guess the Redskins are still looking for the revenge. But I'm kidding. But you see Alfred Morris taking that one for a gain of almost 70. And he doesn't get the touchdown, thank the Lord. But they're in a good position to score. So 3rd down and goal. Here's RG3, steps back, looks right side. It's caught, but it's not anywhere close to the first down. So Miami does make the stop. And we're going to end up having them settle for a field goal right here to try and make it 10-7 Washington. The one thing that I guess, like, I don't know if this is just me, but I've been watching football all my life. And every time I see a field goal now, or the extra point, it's from the 15-yard line. I'm just like, this is so weird. And that's just, and I know what the rule change is. Like, you have to kick the extra point from the 15, but it's just so weird to me. I don't know. I haven't gotten the grasp of that yet, that the extra points are from the 15. It's just still kind of weird to me. But hey, you might see a few more missed extra points, I guess. That's, I guess, a good thing? I don't know. I feel like it's still too easy, but look at that. Pierre Garçon literally jumps like past my guy like Superman flies to get that ball for that 39-yard catch. Like, he just went Superman on that one. I don't even know how he got that one. That's what I'm talking about these receivers getting a little bit too much power to go up and get a ball. But you see right there, Alfred Morris gets stopped on 3rd down, and Misi does make the stop. And now we're going to make the Redskins settle for another field goal. Now it would give them a 6-point lead, so I'm not overly concerned. Now, if they get if they get the ball back and make it like 16-7 or something like that, then I'll get a little bit concerned. But right now, I'm not too concerned. We're playing some good defense, and it's showing. It's showing right now that we're playing some pretty good defense. We're bending but not breaking, and that's, I guess, a good thing considering the score right now. It's only 13-7. So Jordan Cameron takes that one to about the 40-yard line, or the 45-yard line, but there's a flag on the play, and this one's going to be the defensive holding on Culliver. So move the ball up an extra 5 yards. We're at midfield. So 3rd down and 9. Here's Tannehill looking deep. It's caught by none other than Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry has been playing pretty damn good today. You see Ryan Tannehill 15 for 26, 183, and a touchdown but 2 picks. So we got to do better with Ryan Tannehill as far as limiting those turnovers. So you see again, this time another catch by Jarvis Landry, and there's another flag on the play, and this one's going to be another defensive holding on Washington. See Riley Jr. or just coming up. Just like you know when the player is getting flagged because it just highlights them before the flag is even announced. So here's another handoff to Lamar Miller, and the Miami Dolphins take the lead, and now we just got to hold it. Play some good defense like we have been all game, make a couple stops, and this game is pretty much in the bag. Maybe a score would help us out too, so we'll see how that goes. Here's RG3, steps back to the left side. It's intercepted by McCain, and that's a great pick because now we're in good position to score once again. 2nd down and 11 for the Miami Dolphins. Here is Ryan Tannehill, steps back, looking to the right side. It's caught by Jordan Cameron, and he does get inside the 10, or near the 10-yard line. 16 of 28 for Tannehill, now over 200 yards passing. We expect him to do big things this year, this whole offense anyway. Maybe not the O-line because the O-line's been kind of weak. But anyway, off to Jordan Cameron again, and that is a touchdown right there to extend this lead to 8. 21-13, Miami Dolphins. So 2:39 to go and ticking. RG3 changes into play. He's got himself in the pistol now with Morris right behind him, but he changes the play again. And we're going to see what we can do here to try and adjust on the fly. Here's RG3, steps back, looking to the left side, and that is caught. I think that's Pierre Garçon with the catch it is. And he got the 1st down, and that was some pretty tight coverage too. I wish the DB would have stuck his hand up or something to try and prevent that pass from going in, but nope. And RG3 completes another pass over the middle. He's got 175 yards passing, so 2nd and 17, 1:12 and ticking to go for the Redskins. RG3 steps back, has some time, more time. Like he has a lot of time on that one. He gets the completion, and it looks like the defense is having trouble tackling him. And they do get the 1st down. Roberts with the catch, and that 1st down is picked up. So now they're at the 11 with 46 seconds left. RG3 looks over to the left side. It's caught again, and there is a wow. Now we got our backs up against the wall a little bit. 2-point conversion does tie the game, so we cannot let that happen. Here is RG3, single back formation. They have Grant in motion. Here is RG3, steps back, dumps it off. Alfred Morris with the catch and the 2-point conversion. And we're going to overtime in the very first game of the season, no less. So handoff, Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller spins off, gets the 1st down and a little bit more. 13-yard pickup, and he has 13 carries for 50 yards today. I'm not overly disappointed by Lamar Miller's performance. I mean, I kind of expected a little bit more, but I'm quite content with what I've seen so far from him. So Ryan Tannehill gets that one off. 19 of 34 for 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks for Ryan Tannehill. And this time it's up to a jammy, and a jammy gets the 1st down. Yeah, a J-E. You could say that you could tell me that a million times, and I still won't get it right. But whatever. I'll get it right eventually. Here's Tannehill looking over the middle, and it's almost caught, but Dante Hall picked that one up, or D'Angelo Hall picked that one up and swatted it away. And the kick is up, and it's good. So now it's 24-21 as Sturgis hits that one from about 48 yards out. So now here's the Washington Redskins' turn. All he needs is a touchdown, and this game is over. And we're going to see what we can do right here. They do get it off to Pierre Garçon, who has been playing a huge game so far. 7 catches for over 150 yards and that touchdown he had earlier. So he's been playing a huge game. He's having himself a ball game. So now it's 3rd down and 6 here. 2:57 left in overtime. Here's RG3. Looks. And this one is going to be deflected. Good defense by the Miami Dolphins there. And now it's 4th down. One last chance for the Washington Redskins right here on 4th and 6. And let's see if they can keep their drive alive. RG3 in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers on the play. Here's RG3. Steps back. Looks. Right side. It's caught by Roberts. And he keeps the Redskins alive on that one. So now 3rd down and 10 again. 2:12 remaining in overtime. Here is RG3 again with 2 running backs this time. And RG3 going to put Paul in motion. Play action. Here's RG3 looking. He almost gets sacked, but it's overthrown. And now it's 4th down once again. Deshaun Jackson couldn't quite get that one. Here is RG3 with 5 wide receivers this time. And now RG3 trying to keep his team alive here in overtime. Here he is. Steps back. Has time. And he's going to go deep this time. He's going for it all. And it's dropped it, batted away. And the Miami Dolphins escape week 1 with an overtime win against the Washington Redskins on the road. Final score 24-21. And next week, of course, we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Good win today. I'm pretty proud of this performance. But anyway, guys, if you guys would please drop a like. And if you're new, subscribe. But until next time, my name is Suh with Vengeance. And I am out. Peace.